Coming up, on paper, it looks like a mismatch. Montgomery College is rebuilding with a new coach and a young and inexperienced team. But they play with a lot of heart, and there's no quit in them. Tonight, they're facing a dominating and all-powerful Howard Community College team that is perennially at the top of the Maryland JUCO polls. Can Montgomery College overcome the odds and play the Giant Killers tonight? We're about to find out. Get ready for the excitement of women's college volleyball on Montgomery College television, starting now. From the Rockville campus of Montgomery College in Rockville, Maryland, Montgomery College Television is proud to present NJCAA Women's College Volleyball with the Montgomery College Rockville Knights taking on the Dragons from Howard Community College. Hello everyone, I'm Michael Brown, and once again it is my pleasure to welcome in my partner for tonight's match, Sean Kobrin. And Sean, we've got a modern day take on the old David and Goliath tale here tonight. Now, playing the role of David, we've got the young, inexperienced, and rebuilding Montgomery College Rockville Knights. And they are taking on a true Goliath of Maryland JUCO volleyball, the many-time regional and Maryland JUCO champion, Howard Community College.
And Michael, the biblical comparisons are not enough. We also have that old medieval tale of the Knights versus the Dragons. But seriously, every coach in Maryland JUCO looks at the Dragons and says, that's the team that we want to be like. They have the recruiting and the reputation. They get a lot of the area's best high school volleyball players, and then those players get onto Howard's campus knowing the skill level that it takes to be a Howard County Dragon. But they shouldn't sleep on Rockville tonight. Rockville is a hardworking team. They're constantly improving, and hey, we play the games for a reason. We'll see what happens.
Well, Sean, as we said, this Rockville team is rebuilding under first-year head coach Amir Mafinajad. And before the match, you and I had a chance to sit down with that first-year coach, and we talked to him about the progress this season so far and his plans for the future.
Hardworking. I think we're working hard. It probably doesn't show up in our record, but we are working hard at practices, and we have great individual performances, whether it's somebody's hitting the ball, somebody's setting the ball, playing defense and blocking, different people contributing. So it's just a matter of, we were talking about a couple of days ago, it's a matter of getting everybody together on the same page and bringing it together. We have the individual performances, and now it's about the team concept to put it together. And part of it is the first year of the program, trying to get everybody on the same page and having players that pass that on to the next year. Those are going to be key for our future year. Looking at the rosters, notice that we're going to have at least 4 or 5 players coming back. That will be a great victory by itself to get them to come back, and having an off-season program, conditioning, and kind of a training to get them to play in the off-season or to get them to sign up in leagues, and going out and watching them and working with them. That's what we can improve on the season.
Well, Sean, it seems like he has a great plan for the future. And boy, I'll tell you one thing he's right about. He has a team of hard-working young players. But Sean, their mettle is going to be severely tested tonight.
Michael, Coach Mafinajad is doing all the right things to rebuild the Rockville program. The players work hard for him. You can see it happening. They're getting better every game. And with an off-season that gets conditioning in there, gets some players coming back and being sophomores next year, and gets a few new players in as recruits, the future looks really bright for Rockville. But as you said, the present, tonight, playing Howard, is going to be quite daunting for Rockville. We'll see if they're up for the challenge tonight.
Well, as the coach said, they've shown flashes of brilliance this season, but they're going to need to extend those flashes throughout the entire match if they have any hope at all of slaying this Howard Dragon. I mean, this would be a tall order for any team, let alone one that is rebuilding. So let's take a quick look at some of the keys to tonight's matchup.
Well, here's what we're looking at tonight, Michael. Get it together. Howard likes to play fast. They set quickly and they attack before the defense is organized. Rockville will have to stay organized and respond quickly to that lightning quick attack of Howard. And then there's the focus factor. Howard plays a demanding schedule with a lot of tough games on the road. Will the Hawks focus and execute against the team they expect to beat, or will they let the Knights into the game? We want to see no bad stretches. Rockville has had some brilliant stretches, as we talked about, but they've had some bad stretches in their matches this year. If they hit one tonight, look for Howard to close out this set quickly. But Michael, where's that slingshot? Coach Mafinejad said it. We've seen it. There's been some brilliant stretches for Rockville over the season, but just for parts of matches. If they can sustain their best effort over the entire match, well, that's why they play the games.
Well, Sean, I think you and I both agree this will be Rockville's toughest match of the season. Can they handle the power of Howard? Can they knock off the King of the Hill? We're just about to find out. Our first serve just a couple of moments away.